Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is, baby? UFC 251. Oh my God, dude, we have 3 championship fights. Who's out here texting me? We have 3 championship fights. We have the main card, the main event. We have Jorge Masvidal, Kamaru Usman. Boy, I don't even have to explain this card. Like, this card is, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. I really hope Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal put in that work. Like, dude, they might say, I know Chael Sonnen posted a video that it might be a boring fight because they might do wrestling, but we got to take into consideration Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington are arguably the best wrestlers and some of the best wrestlers in the UFC. They didn't go for one takedown. They just threw hands the whole time. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Jorge Masvidal is not the same striker as Colby Covington. Jorge Masvidal will put you out of consciousness. So you don't want to take that risk because Colby just kind of throws like those 40% shots and just throws all day. He'll just fight you all day. But Jorge's got power. He will knock you out. So that's going to be a really fun fight. I'm really excited for that. Super excited about that. Then we got the co-main event. The co-main event, I'm trying to think which one was the main event and the co-main event. I think the co-main event is going to be Max Holloway, Alexander Volkanovski. Another fight that you don't really need to talk about. It speaks for itself. The only thing that I want to say is, Volkanovski won the first fight. Max was talking like he didn't really think he lost the first fight too much. And it doesn't sound like Max really was training super hardcore, if you want to be honest. Does Max maybe need to train super hardcore? I don't know. Maybe Max will do better with a little bit less training because he's been training probably his whole entire life at the highest level. And maybe he was the champ for so long, and maybe he needed a little bit of a coronavirus break for him to just go out there and fight the way he wants to fight, just stay in shape, eat healthy, and just fight his fight. Maybe that'll help Max Holloway. But if he didn't work on anything to take away the leg kicks from Alexander Volkanovski, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night because Volk was chopping them legs up. And as much as Max was saying that they didn't hurt and they didn't affect him, they affected him. They affected him very much so. And he lost the fight. And, I was a little sad. I'm a big Max Holloway fan. You know, we are on the Blessed Express, baby. True, the Blessed Express is coming through. But at the same that actually rhymed. But at the same time, Volkanovski is a dog. I really like him. And he's a good sport. He's a really good sport. Always really good sportsmanship. But that's going to be a dog fight. And then we have Petr Yan, who is a Siberian dude from Siberia, badass, fighting against Jose Aldo at 135 for the 135 title. So that's going to be a really interesting fight. I'm really excited for that one because Jose Aldo was arguably the king at 145 until McGregor took him down. And still, Aldo fought, beat Chad Mendes, fought Max Holloway twice, fought legends throughout the 145 weight class. And now he moved down to 135. So it's going to be interesting seeing Aldo fight at maybe his natural weight. Like he likes to say that 135 is probably more his natural fighting weight, and he was fighting up at 145, which could be true, could be false, who knows? But yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight because they're both strikers, and Jan's got some power though. Jan's got some power like that rushing, that brute power where you look at him, you're like, oh yeah, he could knock somebody out. His hands probably are very firm. So he might start Jose, but Jose Aldo looked really good against Marlon Moraes in the last fight. Even though Marlon Moraes was given a lot of people say they thought Jose Aldo won that fight. I don't think he won that fight. I think Jose Aldo was the pressure, the main person that put the pressure and was controlling the octagon, which is a big part, but at the same time, I would have to look up the stats, but in my opinion, the way I watched that fight, I thought Marlon Moraes landed a little bit cleaner punches and kicks, a little bit harder shots. I think Jose Aldo, did he come back in the third round and look really good in the third round, and possibly, if it was a 5-round fight, it would probably be a different story. Maybe Marlon Moraes would not be able to stand up and hang with the old boy Jose Aldo. But at the same time, that's not what happened. And Marlon Moraes ended up winning that fight. And yeah, Jose Aldo got the title shot. Jose Aldo got the title shot. And it's going to be interesting. But then 135 is so stacked. 135, you got Aljamain Sterling. I love Aljamain Sterling. Beast right there. Fucking funky master boy. And then you got, dude, you got so many fighters. You have Corey Sandhagen. I mean, I know he just lost, but he's a dog. I'm trying to think. I'm on the spot. Cody Garbrandt. Ooh. Shawnee O'Mal. Ooh. Yo, 135 is stacked, bro. I'm hype. I'm getting hype for this fight. Ah, man. Oh, UFC 251. And then you got Rose Namajunas, Jessica Andrade. Ooh, that's a great fight because Rose was giving her the work the first time around, and then Jessica Andrade picked her up and slammed her on her head and knocked her out and won the fight. So I think she lost the belt from that fight too. And then Jessica Andrade lost to who for the belt? She lost to maybe, I don't know. I don't know who she lost for the fight. It wasn't what's her face. Oh, it was probably Wei Li Zhang, right? Zhang Wei Li, the Chinese girl, bro. She's a badass, bro. She's tough, dude. She's a champ. She's a champ. I think she was the one that beat her for the championship. I could be wrong. Could be the women weight classes are confusing because Amanda Nunes is the champ of 2 weight classes, but I only thought there was 3, but I think there's 4 because you got Valentina Shevchenko. Like, where's she's been? I haven't heard anything about her. I mean, who's gonna beat Valentina Shevchenko? But man, UFC 251 has me falling out of my chair, and I hope you guys really get to enjoy that fight. Hope you guys drop in the comments who you guys taking, who you guys betting on. I know Paige Van Zandt is a plus 750, and the girl she's fighting is a minus 900. So that's the one fight where you could honestly bet and make some money. I think if you want to bet, and you could bet on all the underdogs. I think Jorge Masvidal, Jose Aldo, Max Holloway, all the underdogs, you could easily take those bets and possibly win some money.